Welcome to Align Trading, going over the trades that I took today. We had news in the morning at 10 a.m. I believe it was the ISM manufacturing, and this caused this massive move up. We had this big couple candles. I did not personally get in on any of this. I sat on the sidelines, but we started tapering up here, as you can see within this algorithm throughout the day, and the more we continue to taper like this, these tapering algorithms, we have this inverse cup and handle that started to form here, and I put up in the Discord to look out for the retracement and then the push down, and that is exactly what happened to the T. I expected the bounce at this level right here. I did not think we were going to go straight down rather than see the retest up here and fail the high of day breakout once again. And that is exactly what we did with the inverse head and shoulder. I entered as soon as we held above this level, rode it to the retest, sold my position right here as soon as the red started coming in, and then I entered puts for the breakdown and sold all of my position here. It was a super quick trade. Got the fill down here towards the bottom. Did not want anything to bounce. I didn't end up taking any more trades after that, except for some SPX lottos, which went from $20 a contract to $115, which I was able to sell for. As you can see on the chart here, it peaked at 500, but I was not able to get the fill. So that's a pretty crazy return. $20 a contract to 500 potentially, and these go, $20 a contract to hundreds every single day if you look at the SPX lottos. The best time to trade them is going to be around 2:10, so about an hour, 50 minutes before market close is when I will usually open mine. I opened mine here at 15:05 and I closed it at 16. It's on SPY, but it does correlate with SPX. So I filled my contract right here and I sold at 16. So just this move right here, your contract can go from 20 to 500 down at this wick. The reason I did not add full position on this move right here is I was starting to wonder if we were in some sort of controlled selling algorithm. As you can see, this blue, and I did not know if we were going to bounce here, potentially faking this out and being an inverse head and shoulder. So with lottos on SPX, at the end of the day, you can minimize your risk, but still make a massive return if it does in fact go to that what if move. And today it did. I want to go over one last trade before looking at the 30-minute. As you can see, we have this controlled selling algorithm right here, and it also forms this inverse head and shoulder, which gives another test at the high of the day. And I took this trade right here off of this right shoulder and then sold my position right here. It forms the same algo again. You could see it on the breakout, but it's already rejected 1, 2, 3. Risk to reward is not there. It just did not pique my interest to take this again or to take this or this with the tapering algorithm that we had. Now I'm going to show you what I saw in the 30-minute. After the move up that we got in the morning right here, I put in the Discord to look for the 5-day moving average rejection to form the inverse cup down and to stay within this yellow algorithm that you can see right here. I wanted to see a head, shoulder, and shoulder, which we kind of got without the actual head fake, and instead formed this inverse cup and handle, and then got the dump down within this orange selling algorithm, which we identified early with this first one, and it continued. So now we will see if this can form some sort of breakout right here and form that right there. The downside, we can still see that we have formed this right here. So if we do want to come back up and then form some sort of rejection like that, we could see something like this form as we dump back down. We are still in this controlled selling algorithm. That is why we had the bounce down here. And we're wanting to see this now if we do want to see the breakout forming that larger cup. Microstructure wise to the downside, I want to see if this shoulder right here can come back below this level, and if so, retest this right here before maybe getting a move back up, retesting the red, and continuing to dump and testing this level down here. You do have to keep in mind that we are between the moving averages now, which is usually basing and going to make a big move in one direction. Right here's the 5-day and the 20-day. So watch if we reject off of this or if we bounce off of this again. What I want to see is the 5-day cross below the 20 and we form a downtrend, making this resistance and forming resistance at the 20-day and continuing down to go test the bottom Bollinger, which I will now show you on the daily chart. Now that we have closed below the 5-day moving average, we want to see it form more resistance and then form resistance beneath the 20, retesting the bottom Bollinger here. If we form support again on the 5-day moving average and retest the top of the Bollinger, that is possible as well. Use these two to guide your entries and your exits. These will maybe even provide a range for the next couple of days between these if price action is super tight. So trade safe, and I will see you guys in the morning.